What's up, this is Squad 2448 World Falls Gator 70 landscaping video. Today we'll be grading and spreading topsoil here on the Square Farms map. We will be using our brand new Bobcat 863 Skidsteer, the 18-foot PJ trailer, and the old Chevy C70 dump truck, and we will also have to go over to the local supplier to get a load of topsoil. So let's start up this C7 and let's get loaded up. Now you guys can see in the background we do have our 2015 Ford F-150. We made our way over to the shop today with that, but since we are very busy and going over to get the topsoil will take us a bit of time, I decided that it would be a little bit better off for us to kind of just skip over the driving over to the shop. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going good so far and hope yours is too. And this is very exciting. This Bobcat is brand new here to the game. And what is so good about this Bobcat is this can now be found on console for those console players. So you guys now have a Bobcat Skidsteer. Now that is pretty cool. And I know it's not too realistic to pretty much drive these on, but I want to do it. I think it kind of looks better on the trailer when you drive it on. So you guys can see I did kind of move the bucket up just a little bit to kind of offset that way, but it's not always the best thing to load it up this way. But like I was saying, it does look a little bit better on the trailer this way. You guys can see brand new Bobcat bucket, first time putting this Bobcat to work here for the landscaping company. I do recommend you go check out the tree services video, which was yesterday. We got to use it for loading up some trees, but like I was saying guys, it is a pretty far drive over to get the supplies, all of the topsoil. I think we'll do a load in half today. It's quite a lot, and you guys can see, looks like the Skidsteer will be moving around on us a little bit. I don't really like how it does that, but we'll have to work around it. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here on the daily videos. It's a ton of fun to upload every single day to YouTube, and you guys are the ones that are making it possible. If you do have any cool video ideas, always drop them down below in the comments. Now we are here on the Square Farms map, which is a pretty cool map. I currently am working out all of the errors. Almost all of them are worked out, but I will be having to switch all of the garage doors to different ones along with replacing a lot of like the animal things, so it might take a little bit of a delay, but like I was saying, I got the errors worked out and just have to do those final things. Now this Bobcat is a bit smaller than all of our other ones, smaller than the S160, which was the smallest one we had here in the game. We are just about to arrive here at the local supplier, which is pretty nice. They do supply us here with mulch and all of the different things such as topsoil. You guys can see they got the loader ready. And I really just like to do this. It does add to the realism by having loader kind of loaded in instead of just starting off the video with it already loaded up. So as guys, I hope you guys can see why I do this. It does add to the realism, and it's pretty cool sometimes to use new equipment and to use the loaders, everything like that. So we are going to be taking some full scoops here. Usually they do have a person doing it, but for us they just say here's the keys to it and you can do it yourself if you would like. And you guys can see I am pretty good here with the first person view, which is nice. And this old C7 dump truck has been very good to the landscaping company. We got it on a good price and it has made us quite a bit of money. So let me know guys, what dump truck should we switch to next? Should we get like a 550, a Chevy 3500 regular caps? Let me know guys, what should we get? I do want to kind of upgrade this, maybe even a top kick. Yes, I think a top kick would be pretty cool. And if you do have any cool ideas, always let me know down below in the comments. I really do appreciate it. It's a ton of fun doing videos where you guys create the ideas. I really do like that aspect here of my channel. You guys can see, it looks like we might be taking this entire pile, which is no problem. They do get quite a lot of truckloads of new material every single day because there's a few other companies that go around town do this, and I mean it's just very busy. You guys can see pretty much filling this truck all the way to the top. Now this house is brand new. They built it in the fall and just didn't really want to worry about the outside, so they are now focusing on it. So what we have to do is right now it's a lot of clay soil mixed with rocks, and we want to spread this topsoil 5 inches thick by request. They want it to have quite a bit more than just 1 to 2 inches to have really good grass. But as you guys can see, that is pretty much it here. Full dump truck load. I think that is the last bucket. Yep. that is. So we'll lower this down, and I really do like this front loader, one of my favorite ones, and it's a perfect size. Now you guys, since the truck is not squatting at all, which is nice, we'll be hopping back here. I already got it running, no need to turn it off there for a few moments. But like I was saying, guys, the reason why we don't usually drive over to the shop on days like today is because I come over here instead, and this pretty much does take a little bit more time, and I do not want it to be an extremely long video. We are now en route over to the job site. It's just across town, so it is a bit of a drive, but you guys can see this old truck is doing a pretty good job. Sometimes companies don't have the money or the funds, or even just want to use older equipment. So that's kind of why you guys can see I'm using older ones and newer, kind of mixing them throughout all of my series by request, and I really do appreciate all of your video requests. If you haven't already, I do recommend you go over to Instagram and Twitter at Square2440. I do post daily on both some pretty cool pictures, and it's a ton of fun interacting with all of you guys. But like I was saying, guys, this Skidsteer is now on console. I will be doing a stream very soon, or even a video featuring that on the console, because I mean that is going to be very interesting. It's a first. Haven't seen a Skidsteer like a Bobcat on console before. Now you guys can actually see the job here in the distance. Now it did take us quite a long time just to get the topsoil, and just take a look at that. Whoa, you could actually see the difference between the topsoil in our truck compared to the topsoil there, and wow, that is a pretty big difference. What I want to do is I want to unload this. We have to disconnect the trailer, and then I think we'll just kind of back this truck right over the curb, and we're just going to make a big pile. It looks like we are a little too close now to the sidewalk, because it looks like the trailer is moving around. Nope, looks like it's just the ramps and the wheels are off the ground because of the height of that. But we got this backed off, which is nice. So we're just going to turn the beacon light on. I think we'll keep the trailer right where it is. Usually I like to kind of keep the trailer in the driveway, so I'm thinking we might do that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. It keeps it out of the way, safe from people driving by. We do not want this trailer hit. It is a pretty brand new, it's a 18-foot PJ trailer. This trailer has been around for quite some time, all the way back since FS19, so I really do like it a lot. One of my top favorite trailers of all time. We'll be coming back over here, disconnecting that, and I think we'll just kind of make one big pile over here. We will have to work around that tree. You guys can see there's a few low spots, and we have to go pretty good. They do want the grass level with the sidewalk if possible, so we'll definitely have to do that. You guys can see I am just trying to pull forward here just a little bit, but I really just want to make a pile. I don't want to spread it out here with this truck. I want to use that brand new skid steer, so we'll just kind of keep backing up. Usually if you back up here into the pile, it does kind of get a little bit bigger. Take a look at that, fully dumping. I think that is all. Actually, no, I think we'll unload the entire thing if possible. And there we go, guys, unloaded completely, which is nice. And I think we'll just kind of pull forward here. No need to kind of park this in the streets. I really do not like blocking the street or having vehicles go around. We'll kind of park that right over there. A little bit of room on the sidewalk to walk. But take a look at that, guys. First time using the skid steer for landscaping. Now I really would like to kind of just go up over here on the entrance. I don't really want to jump the curb. It is a brand new skid steer, and I do want to take pretty good care of it. Now you guys can see it does have a very cool first person view, very high quality, which is always nice. And like I was saying, first time using this, not really sure exactly how it's going to work out, but this should be pretty interesting. You guys can see getting a full bucket load. I really do like the size of the skid steer. I think the size of this is a very nice, perfect size for us. So I think we'll kind of just start out over here, kind of working along the sidewalk and kind of going all the way down. Now this will be a bit tricky unloading. You guys can see we'll have to do quite a bit of grading along with just spreading all of the topsoil. As you guys can see, we are backing up here. Looks like we are getting a little bit there onto it, but whoa, looks like we'll have to raise it up a little. You guys can see nice even spread all the way back. I really do like that a lot. Now we will have to kind of drive on the sidewalk and scrape up that little bit, but you guys can see there's a pretty big difference from the topsoil to the clay that is here. So I don't want to dig down too much and take some of that bad stuff, but I think we'll kind of focus over here, kind of meet up over there, just so we could do these major spots. Guys can see, take a look at that. It's a pretty big drop, so we will have to be pretty careful. We are actually pretty close over here. There we go. We are building that up, and we'll kind of just back up here slowly, try not to miss any sections. As you guys can see, this area is coming out very nice, which is perfect. Now, I really do not want to be driving over compacting just because the homeowner will be putting seed down. He did let us know that he will be, and he just wants it ready. That's why we are kind of spreading all of this. But you guys can see so far, this is a really nice job. The handling of this is on point. I mean, overall, very nice Skidsteer. Can't wait to feature it here in more videos, and also can't wait to use it on the Xbox. You guys can see we are doing a pretty good job there. It looks like, whoa, actually, we have to raise this up just a little bit, and I do want to get a little bit closer there to the sidewalk. Looks like we can only go so far, and we'll kind of go forward just a little bit. Now we can just back up and unload. So you guys can see we've got 2 bucket loads done right over there, which is nice, and I think we'll kind of just focus here on the front because 1 truckload, it looks like, is not going to be going far. It's just not enough, and I mean, we have to get through with this amount for today's video, so we'll kind of just be very careful. Don't really want to scrape up too much, kind of mix up the dirt also. If you do have any cool video ideas for this brand new Bobcat, let me know. I really do enjoy using these brand new equipment here in videos. It's always fun to put them to work and just have fun overall. You guys can see backing up here and take a look, that nice even spread right along the sidewalk, and we are definitely raising up that grade and backing now into a pile. Not the best thing to do. So we'll have to kind of drive right over that. That tree's a bit tricky. Sometimes using smaller skid steers is pretty much the only piece of equipment possible. And that's kind of why I decided to use this. Not that big of a yard, and look at that, guys. Just about got ourselves stuck, and we are able to get ourselves out. But I mean, very high quality skid steer. Haven't really seen too many skid steers like this one here in the game. I'm still learning the controls here to the skid steer, but so far you guys can see very nice job. It looks like we are getting a little bit of topsoil there on the sidewalk, which is no problem. We'll easily just kind of clean that up there at the end, but so far doing a pretty good job. Nice even spread. I really do like how you can control that here with the buckets. And I mean, smaller skid steers, I think, are the way to go for these jobs, and it's always nice to have that variety of big and the smaller ones at the shop to kind of choose between. It's always nice to kind of show up to work, choose between what piece of equipment you do want to. So as you guys can see, I'm just trying to kind of finish up this pass here, and very wide spread. You guys can see we just did there, doing this a little bit, and then we'll kind of work on the other section of the front. As you guys can see, we did a nice even spread there, which is nice. Next up, we'll be coming over here. We do have to watch out for this tree. Do not want to be damaging the Bobcat windows or even kind of scraping the paint this early on in the ownership. I really do try to keep the equipment as good as we can and as good condition also, just because if you keep it good, run it good, it will also have a higher resale value if we did ever want to trade it in. Usually, we trade a lot of equipment in over course of months, just so that we could use different things for videos. We'll kind of just do this front section right over here. Even though we do have the pile, I will be just kind of doing a little bit. Looks like not too much is needed, and wow, already did that section, which is nice. Next up, I actually do want to scrape some of this up. There's just a little too much here, and especially since, I mean, here's gravel. So we'll scrape this up, we'll reuse it, and you guys can see nice even scrape there. So I think next up, in the last few buckets, we'll just do this front section. As you guys can see, nice spread over there, and I believe that we are able to get one more bucket load out of this, which is nice. I really do enjoy first-person view. It is a bit tricky, I will have to say, but, I mean, it still does a great job kind of cleaning it up there. I think we'll do one more, and then we will be calling it a day. It is overall a bit tricky to kind of spread and grade, but we did do a very good job today. It did come out good so far, and like I was saying, I do appreciate all of the support here on the daily videos. You guys are the ones that are making it possible for me, and it is a ton of fun, so I do appreciate all of it, and hope you guys are excited for all of the very cool videos. I do have some mods that are coming out that I will be releasing that are very big surprises. Can't wait for all of those also. But you guys can see we did do a very good job here with the Bobcat 863, spreading and grading topsoil here on the Square Farms map. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.